talk, the way you move, acting friendly, playing cool, but I can smell a snake or two. We've been watching from my window pane. Your routine's just a little strange. For someone working nights like me, there's more than what you let me see. And you think you're real smooth with your clean-cut ways, but I found your badge today, and hell's about to raise. Ain't no badge gonna save you now. Ain't no backup coming around. Ain't no badge gonna save you now when I burn your whole world down. 3 months in the trailer park, plain friend but hunting marks, gathering dirt on all my folks while sharing beers and trading jokes. Should've known it was too clean, the way you dodged the med scene, asking questions way too slick. Now your cover's blown to bits. Now your cover's blown to bits. And you think you're real smooth with the clean-cut ways, but I found your badge today, and hell's about to raise. Ain't no bad gonna save you now. Ain't no backup coming around. Ain't no bad gonna save you now when I burn your whole world down. Listen here, officer friendly, your time is running thin. Thought you'd infiltrate my world thinking you would win. Got my cousin Billy's truck all fueled up and ready. Got my tools all lined up, keeping my hands steady. You messed with the wrong redneck, thought we were all dumb, but I got eyes everywhere, see what you become. Gathering evidence, building your little case, but tonight you'll disappear without leaving a trace. Tomorrow morning when they come looking around, they'll find your badge melted, buried in the ground. Should've stayed in the city with your fancy degree, cause down here in the mud is where real men run free. And every single person that you tried to betray is standing right behind me on this judgment day. So pack your bags quick, try to run if you can, but there ain't no escaping an angry redneck. Ain't no badge gonna save you now. Ain't no badge gonna save you now, and I better hold down. Ain't no badge gonna save you now. Ain't no backup coming around. Ain't no badge gonna save you now when I burn your whole world down. Ain't no badge gonna save you now. Ain't no badge thinking about you, the way you talk, the way you move. Orange tape marks the boundary line where we used to track the deer. Daddy taught me how to read the signs. Been that way for 30 years. How many memories can you bury? Tell me what's the final cost? Diesel trucks rolling at dawn, breaking through the morning still. That old oak won't see the fall. Nature bowing to their will. How many memories can you bury? Tell me what's the final cost? They say it's power. what numbers tell. My grandson asked me where to hunt. I just shake my head and sigh. Some suits in town made their choice, traded dirt for dollar signs. How many memories can you bury? Tell me what's the final call. Orange tape marks the boundary line where our stories end tonight. Car pull up yesterday. Been 10 years since you left this place. Bet that leather seat feels mighty fine while I'm out here working, rain or shine. Got that degree up on your wall. But let me tell you something about it all. These hands of mine, they tell a tale of honest work that never fails. Built something real with these two hands. Something real, yeah, something real. While you were chasing promised lands. What I got here, you won't understand. 'Cause I built something real, yeah, I built something real. Your shirt and tie don't impress me much. When the going gets rough, who you gonna trust? I ain't saying your path was wrong, but this dirt road's where I belong. Remember when we were just kids, playing in that old work shed? Now you look at me like I'm behind, but peace of mind's what I can find. Built something real with these two hands. Something real, yeah, something real. While you were chasing promised lands. What I got here, you won't understand. 'Cause I built something real, yeah, I built something real. Every morning when the sun comes up, I know exactly who I am. No corner office could replace the pride of working this here life. Built something real with these two hands. While you were chasing promised lands. What I got here, you won't understand. 'Cause I built something real. Oh, I built something real, yeah, I built something real. Yeah. The old stone pit, line in the water, can't forget. Every ripple stirs the silt like memories I tried to kill. Daddy's tackle box beside me, same one that taught me how to breathe when the world was closing in, before I learned about my sins. Cast it out and reel it back, something heavy on this track. Pull it up from down below, something's better left alone. These waters run deeper than blood. Stone walls hold secrets in the flood. Can't wash away what I've become. These waters run deeper than blood. Empty bottle by my feet, same kind that brought me to my knees. 10 years clean, but still I taste that poison from my wilder days. Brother's picture in my hand, the night I couldn't make a stand. Left him fighting on his own, now he's 6 feet in the low. Cast it out and reel it back, something's pulling me off track. Pull it up from down below, some debts you never outgrow. These waters run deeper than blood. Stone walls hold secrets in the flood. Can't wash away what I've become. These waters run deeper than blood. First light breaking through the pines, maybe peace ain't far behind. Each cast brings me closer now to find out. These waters run deeper than blood. Stone walls hold secrets in the flood. Can't wash away what I've become. These waters run deeper than blood. Deeper than blood. You look down from your high-rise view, judging what you never knew. Got my boots caked in honest mud while you're tripping on designer duds. Yeah, I work with my hands each day. That's just how we do it down my way. You can keep your polish shine. What I got suits me just fine. Your fancy world ain't got nothing on my dirt road soul. Been here forever and I ain't never gonna fold. You can laugh at my ways, call me what you may, but this dirt road soul's the only way I know. Ain't got no leather on my seats, but my truck gets me where I need to be. Friday nights beneath the stars, don't need no overpriced bars. Simple life runs in these veins, don't need your approval or your chains. Keep your class and steel. This is how freedom feels. Your fancy world ain't got nothing on my dirt road soul. Been here forever and I ain't never gonna fold. You can laugh at my ways, call me what you may, but this dirt road soul soul's the only way I know. Only way I know. Been called backwards, been called low, but I know just who I am and where I'm gonna go, yeah. Your fancy world ain't got nothing on my dirt road soul. Been here forever and I ain't never gonna fold. You can laugh at my ways, call me what you may, but this dirt road soul's the only way. This dirt road soul's the only way I know. That's the only way I know. Got your letter in the mail today, talking about that job out west. Corner office with a view, you say, but I just laugh and lay it to rest. You think I'm crazy turning down everything I could be, but what you call settling down is all I need to feel free. Keep your golden towers, I got my piece of dirt. Don't need those corner offices when I know what I'm worth. Yeah, what I'm worth. Your fancy car and silver tie might impress them, but not me. Rather wake up when the rooster cries than chase what I don't wanna be. No, sir. You can shake your head and judge, call me small town blind, but this dirt beneath my boots keeps my soul alive. Keep your golden towers, I got my piece of dirt. Don't need those corner offices when I know what I'm worth. Yeah, what I'm worth. Sometimes late at night I think about that road not taken, but come morning light I know I ain't mistaken. Keep your golden towers, I got my piece of dirt. Oh, yeah. Don't need those corner offices when I know what I'm worth. Lord, I know I'm worth. You can have it all, have it all, 'cause I found my call. days working, sweat and dirt, breaking my back to earn my worth. These calloused hands don't need no proof of who I am and what is true. Born and raised ain't gonna change my roots. Hell yeah, I'm proud of my dirty boots. Yeah! Yeah! Front porch sitting, cold beer cold, living my life the way I'm told. They look down from their glass towers, but this here life is mine and ours. Born and raised ain't gonna change my roots. Hell yeah, I'm proud of my dirty boots. Proud of my dirty boots. They can judge all they want in their pressed up suits. Never felt the earth, never paid the dues. But down here in the mud, we know what's real. Ain't about what you got, it's what you feel. What you feel. Truck's still running since '92. Honest living, simple and true. Friday nights under southern stars, living this life just who we are. Born and raised ain't gonna change my roots. Hell yeah, I'm proud of my dirty boots. Proud, so proud, these dirty boots. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These dirty boots tell my story. Tire tracks on these gravel roads, 6 days of sweat and toil, engine roaring Saturday nights, while mama prays at home. Raising hell and raising praise, two sides of who I am. Got the devil in my right hand and the good book in my left, yeah. Raising hell and raising praise, no apologies to make, 'cause even angels understand sometimes you gotta break. Work boots by the church door, hands still stained with mud. Pastor knows my story well, been there where I stood. Raising hell and raising praise, two sides of who I am. Got the devil in my right hand and the good book in my left, yeah. Raising hell and raising praise, no apologies to make, 'cause even angels understand sometimes you gotta break. El diablo me llama a la noche, day. Got the devil in my right hand and the good book in my left, yeah. Raising hell and raising praise, no apologies to make, 'cause even angels understand sometimes you gotta pray. Rev that engine. Dirt road calling, can't resist. Tailgate falling through the mist. Got my boots on, time to ride. Don't need nothing, just the pride. Been working all week long, hands rough and strong. Time to let loose, can't go wrong. Mud on them tires, dust in my soul. Ain't no higher feeling when I lose control. Me whole. Creed bed waiting, engine roars, no hesitating, nature's doors. Daddy taught me how to live, earth beneath me, all it gives. Been building up to this hard work and grit. Now watch what I transmit. Mud on them tires, dust in my soul. Ain't no higher feeling when I lose control. Yeah, mud on them tires, dust in my soul. Living like this makes me whole. Mud on them tires, hey, dust in my soul. Come on, mud on them tires. Let's go, dust in my soul. Ain't got time for fancy stuff. Work all day till my bones are sore. That's what my daddy taught me for. Yeah, I'm rough around the edges, and I ain't making no false pledges. Rough around the edges, born and raised that way. Trailer park talking, tobacco stains, Friday nights and pickup games. Judge me for my southern drawl, but I stand 10 feet tall. Yeah, I'm rough around the edges, and I ain't making no false pledges. Rough around the edges, born and raised that way. Catch my jeans with duct tape pride, parking lot parties on the riverside, barefoot walking down dusty roads, living life by my own codes. Daddy's tools and mama's faith built this man you love to hate. Gravel grinding under my wheels, breaking hearts and making deals. Backwoods bred and country fed, baseball memories in my head. Ain't no shame in who I am, raised up right in Dixieland. They try to change me, they try to break me, but I keep on living the way they made me. Yeah, I'm rough around the edges, and I ain't making no false pledges. Rough around the edges, yeah, I'm rough around the edges, and that's just fine with me. And that's just fine. Remember when we shared that dirt road, busted trucks and fishing poles. Now look at you in designer clothes, acting like you never knew these roads. Been watching you change day by day, turning your back on yesterday. Where'd your fancy shoes take you? What was worth leaving this behind? Those shiny shoes take you to everything you thought you'd find. Yeah, got no time for your big city talk, looking down from way up top. Think you're better than what we got. Yes, that's something money bought. Sometimes I wonder late at night if you miss the simple life. But I ain't gonna chase you down, already know where I belong. Sometimes I wonder late at night if you miss the simple life. But I ain't gonna chase you down, already know where I belong. Where'd your fancy shoes take you? What was worth leaving this behind? Those shiny shoes take you to everything you thought you'd find. Whoa. Yeah. Hope those shoes were worth the price of leaving your soul behind. mud runs deep, been working on this beast. Barely time to sleep, ain't got no fancy name or high-class ride, just pure American muscle and country pride. Built it up from scratch with my own two hands. Got the biggest wheels in these southern lands. When the imports roll up looking clean and bright, they don't know what's coming on Saturday night. Watch them foreign fenders, watch them fall. Watch them foreign fenders fall. Got that backwoods engineering soul. Watch them foreign fenders fall. They laughed at my accent at the county show, till they saw what 40-inch tires can do down low. Mama said, son, you're wasting time in that yard. Now she's in the front row screaming real hard. 10,000 folks back in to see the side of custom steel meeting fancy rides tonight. I rev it up and let that V8 scream, while the imports shiver and their odors turn green. Watch them foreign fenders, watch them fall. Watch them foreign fenders fall. Oh yeah, got that backwoods engineering soul. Watch them foreign fenders fall. Y'all ain't ready for this country boy tech. Custom suspension flex, put respect on my neck. 4-link setup with a solid axle flow. Nitrous injection, make it ready to go. Ain't no computer gonna tell me how to ride, pure mechanical soul. That's my pride, crushed them fancy badges like they made of tin. Front row center, watch the show begin. 20 years of wrenching in my daddy's shop, now I'm king of the arena, straight to the top. They can keep the leather seats and GPS. I got grease in my blood and pure success. Watch them fold under my mic. Foreign fenders crumbling, such a pretty sight. Fold. Watch them foreign fenders fold. Watch them foreign fenders. Got that country engineering, got that Blackwood spirit steering. Watch them foreign fenders fall tonight. Yeah! Watch them fall. Watch them foreign fenders fall. One more time. Got that backwoods engineering soul. Watch them foreign fenders fall. Watch them fall. Loud, won't back down. Won't back down. Silk ties and silver spoons never felt right on me. Mama's pearl necklace collection traded for my guitar, you see. Oh yeah. You tried to shape me into something I ain't. Daddy's money couldn't tame me. Your rules just made me stronger. Got mud on these boots and freedom in my veins. Freedom in my veins. Mon père m'a dit sois sage, but I chose a wild side. Your country club membership couldn't keep me satisfied. No. You can't control me with your trust fund chains. Break those chains. Daddy's money couldn't tame me. The rules just made me stronger. Got mud on these boots and freedom in my veins. You're throwing it all away. That's what you keep on saying. But I found myself Daddy's money couldn't tame me, couldn't tame this heart. Your rules just make me stronger. Baby, who I am. Got mud on these boots and freedom in my veins, and I ain't ever turning back again. The engine purrs like a wild beast tonight. Something ain't sitting right. My tools are scattered across the floor. Tire march fresh by the garage door. The odometer's spinning, tails on me, and that old V8's running differently. I built this machine with my own two hands, but lately it's got other plans. There's a mystery in my driveway, and these old ICs slipping away. Every morning brings another clue. Oil stains tell me something new. The truth's been right here all along, in every bird's out rubber song. Grease under my nails tells a different tale than what I thought I knew. Yeah, what I thought I knew. Found a trophy hidden in the barn, next to Daddy's old alarm. Quarter-mile times that can't be mine, breaking records down the line. Then I saw her ducking low behind the wheel, ready to go. My little girl's got gasoline running through her veins, it seems, yeah. I've worked so hard to build something worth standing guard, but she took my pride and made it fly down that strip beneath the sky. Tale than a world I thought I knew. Yeah, what I thought I knew. Grease under my nails tells a different tale than what I thought I knew. Yeah, what I thought I knew. Yeah, the engine purrs like a wild beast tonight. Now I know just why it's right. Know just why it's right. Ties and business cards, every weekend same old dance. You flash that platinum smile while I stand here by the entrance. Watch you parade around like you own this whole town. But honey, let me tell you something now. I keep the peace at the champagne party. Yeah, I'm the one you don't wanna see. Got diesel in my veins, call me heartless, but someone's gotta keep things running clean. Trust fund baby's crying, dropped his $100 wine. Another soup throws a fit, 'cause his table ain't divine. Y'all keep living large behind these velvet walls, but honey, someone's gotta make the calls. I keep the peace at the champagne party. Yeah, I'm the one you don't wanna see. Got diesel in my veins, call me heartless, but someone's gotta keep things running clean. Sometimes late at night, when the fancy folks go home, we ain't so different, you and I, just playing different roles. Your daddy's hedge fund money can't buy you out of trouble. When the fists start flying, I'm the one who bursts your bubble. I keep the peace at the champagne party. Yeah, I'm the one you don't wanna see. Got diesel in my veins, call me heartless, but someone's gotta keep things running clean. My boots, stains won't come clean. They point and laugh, don't know what I mean. Yeah, I'm rough around the edges, raw as I can be, but there's fire in these bones that sets my spirit free. They call me trashy, but my soul runs deep. They call me trashy, but my faith I keep down in the dirt, where the truth's wild. They call me trashy, but I'm heaven's child. Work-worn hands, pray every night. Simple man's ways, living just right. Yeah, I'm rough around the edges, raw as I can be, but there's fire in these bones that sets my spirit free. They call me trashy, but my soul runs deep. They call me trashy, but my faith I keep down in the dirt, where the truth's wild. on your back porch. You showed me copper lines of steam. This ain't just drink we're making here. You said it's family history. Back when I was just 16, learning at your weathered hands. Your recipe runs through these baby's veins. More than just corn and rain. More than just corn and rain. Built this still with my own two hands. Keeping in your memory alive in this land. Keeping your memory. Blue lights on the mountain made my heart stop last night. But I ain't gonna let them catch me like they caught you back in '85. Now every time I see you with care, carries your name in the air. Your recipe runs through these veins. More than just corn and rain. More than just corn and rain. Built this still with my own two hands. Keeping your memory alive in this land. Keeping your memory. Sirens in the distance, blood pumping fast. Your words echo in my head. Boy, this crap was built to last. Your recipe runs through these veins. More than just corn and rain. More than just corn and rain. Built this still with my own two hands. Keeping your memory alive in this land. Keeping your memory Been hearing talk around this town about how I should clean up my act. They say my truck's too loud and proud, want me to take those stickers back. Y'all can point and laugh all day, but I ain't gonna break a crack. You can judge me from your fancy car, but at least I know just who I am. Living life my way. Dirt road or the interstate. You can hate what you see, but ain't gonna change for nobody's approval. My boots and marks on your clean floor, and my accent makes you cringe. You think your way is something more, like I'm some kind of problem to fix. But let me tell you something clear, I sleep just fine at night. You can try to make me fit your mold, but I'd rather stand alone and strong, living life my way. Dirt road or the interstate. You can hate what you see, but ain't gonna change for nobody's approval. Sometimes late at night I wonder if it'd be easier to bend. But then I hear my daddy's voice say, son, just be yourself till the end. judgment somewhere else. I got my freedom and my pride. My life might not be what you choose, but it's perfect in my eyes. And when my time on earth is done, I'll know I lived it right. Living life my way, dirt road or the interstate. You can hate what you see, but ain't gonna change for nobody's approval. Ain't gonna change, no, I won't change. That's scratched and dented. My boots are worn, my jeans are faded. You turn your nose up when you see me, but I ain't got time for all that shading. Yeah, I work hard with my hands, living life my own way, that's my plan. You can call me redneck, but I call it homegrown class. Oh yeah, ain't trying to impress nobody, just letting your words pass. You can call me redneck, but I call it homegrown class. Got mud on my tires and pride in my heart. Your fancy clothes won't get you too far. When the day gets tough and work needs doing, who you gonna call? Yeah, you know who's moving. 'Cause I work hard with my hands, living life my own way, that's my plans. You can call me redneck, but I call it homegrown class. Oh yeah, ain't trying to impress nobody, just letting your words pass. You can call me redneck, but I call it homegrown class. La-da-dee-da. Sometimes I wonder why you judge so quick. Never took the time to see what makes me tick. But I wouldn't trade my life for your gold, 'cause being real is worth more than being told. Oh, oh, oh. You can call me redneck, but I call it homegrown class. Oh yeah, ain't trying to impress nobody, just letting your words pass. You can call me redneck, but I call it homegrown class. La-da-da-da. Clock strikes 6, another morning calls. Steel-toed boots against these weathered halls. My hands tell tales that money can't buy. Been working these machines since I was young and shy. Every mark upon these hands of mine speaks louder than 1,000 fancy signs. My scars tell my story, written deep in blood and steel. These calluses are my glory, another shift begins. I know these flames been forging life from metal and rust, building dreams while others sleep and rust. They ask me why I stay here day by day, 'cause every scar's a badge I earn my way. My scars tell my story, written deep in blood and steel. These calluses are my glory, show you just how much I feel. Show you just how much I feel. Tires deep in the pine, something catching light down below. Raise up suspension, making that turn. Metal calling metal through time. Pull me up with callous hands. Ancient patterns match these tools. Same weight as a wrench, same grip as home, but a warrior's in the grooves. Restained fingers trace the marks. Speaking through rust and clay, every dead tells another tale of battles fought yesterday. Steel is steel, where the forged are fought, running through my veins. Steel is steel, ancient to now. Some things never change. Workbench, shelter, sacred space here. Oil stained rags like battle flags. Same codes of honor written then, still standing strong in these hills today. Every morning rise with pride. Fix what's broken, stand your ground. My granddaddy's ways, timeless as blades, both worlds spinning round and round. From the forge to the garage, through centuries we ride. Tools of honor in our hands. Time can't break this line. Under hood light, parts laid out clean, like armor spread across the field. Different century, same damn truth. A warrior's heart won't yield. Some call it simple way we live here, but simple kept us strong. Two kinds of steel tell just one tale of where we all belong. Steel is steel, where the forged are fought, running through my veins. Steel is steel, ancient to now. Some things never change. crawling near in this old wooden shack, and got my beer in hand, watching strangers at the back. The fancy cars parked outside look so out of place, acting like they own this joint with those smirks on their face. The air gets thick as leather tonight. Something's bound to break before the morning light. Last call ain't just about the drinks. There's more at stake than what you might think. Been here longer than the suit you wear. This is our place, and that's just how it's gonna be. They laugh too loud, making jokes they think we can't hear. Walk around like kings while we're grinding all year. Daddy built this place with calluses and sweat. Those clean hands don't know the meaning of respect. The air gets thick as leather tonight. Something's bound to break before the morning light. Last call ain't just about the drinks. There's more at stake than what you might think. Been here longer than that suit you wear. This is our place, and that's just how it's gonna be. Listen up, cause I'm only gonna say this once. Born and raised on these back roads, living month to month while you roll through our town thinking you're something special. We're breaking our backs while you're pushing your pencils. Got dirt under my nails and grease on my hands, working sunrise to sunset to hold on to this land. Y'all can keep your fancy clubs and overpriced drinks, but this is sacred ground more than your city boys think. When the work week's done, this bar's our sanctuary. So take your judgments elsewhere, we ain't temporary. There's more at stake than what you might think. Been here longer than that suit you wear. This is our place, and that's just how it's gonna be. That's just how it's gonna be. That's just how what's bang! On the dashboard, dust in my eyes, 4 best friends and a full moon rise. Deep in the pines where the pavement ends, where freedom calls and the earth just bends. Got no signal, got no maps, just the way we like to dance so fast. Ain't nothing wrong with getting lost. Ain't nothing wrong, no counting cost. Whoa, let it ride, let it ride. Tires spinning, engine roars, breaking rules behind closed. Not a soul for miles around, just us, kings without a crown. This right here's the life we love. Ain't nothing wrong with getting lost. There ain't nothing wrong, no counting cost. Whoa, let it ride. Monday morning comes too fast, wash away the weekend past. Clock in, clock out, day by day, but when that sun goes down, we'll slip away. engine cut, silence falls. Listen to that wild call. That wild call. Feel that freedom in your bones. Out here we're never alone. Ain't nothing wrong with getting lost. Ain't nothing wrong, no counting cost. Deep in the pines where the pavement ends, where freedom calls and the earth just bends.
Crack of dawn, rusty tack, cockle box, moving on. Why'd you wake me up so early? La-da-dee, la-da-day, things I didn't understand. Oh yeah, things I didn't understand back then. Why'd you teach me to be when the storm sounds so deep?
my pickup truck. Call me simple-minded, say I'm out of luck. But while you're busy judging from your high-rise view, I'm out here living life the way I choose to do. You think you got me figured out, but there's something you don't know about. This ain't backwards, this is who I am. Built on dumb values that you don't understand. You can call me country, call me what you will, 'cause I'm moving forward, just taking the long way around these hills. Got mud on my boots, grease on my hands, working sunrise to sunset, that's my master plan. Ain't got no fancy paper hanging on my wall, but I've got real world wisdom that'll never fall. You think you know which way is up, but your compass needle's stuck. This ain't backwards, this is who I am. Built on found values that you don't understand. You can call me country, call me what you will, 'cause I'm moving forward, just taking the long way around these hills. Been this way for generations, standing strong through all frustrations. And I ain't about to change my ways, just 'cause you think I'm from some bygone days. This ain't backwards, this is who I am. Built on you values that you don't understand. You can call me country, call me what you will, 'cause I'm moving forward, just taking the long way around these hills. Taking the long way, the only way I know. At me like I'm some kind of joke, standing here in my blue collar coat, watching you swirl your fancy glass around with your pinky up, nose in the clouds. I ain't trying to start no scene tonight, but these stares you're giving ain't sitting right. This ain't the first time I felt out of place in your high class stick up your ass space. What's wrong with my mason jar? What's wrong with it? Hell, it's got me this far. Y'all can keep your crystal shine, I know what's mine is mighty fine. What's wrong with my mason jar? Notes about hints of oak, while I'm just here thinking this whole thing's broke. Complex bouquet and refined palette, damn, y'all really bought into all of it. My grandpa taught me all I need to know about what burns and what goes down slow. So take your ratings and your vintage years, I got something that'll bring you to tears. What's wrong with my mason jar? What's wrong with it? Hell, it's got me this far. Y'all can keep your crystal shine, I know it's mine is mighty fine. What's wrong with my mason jar? our sophisticated soiree. Well, honey, let me tell you straight, you kinda ain't welcome at our estate. What's wrong with my mason jar? What's wrong with it? Been asking since the start. Keep your uptown crystal shine, 'cause what's in here is truly mine. What's wrong with my mason jar? Just tell me what's so wrong with my jar. Midnight here, metal speaks to me so clear. Grease-stained fingertips and tools, breaking all those proper rules. They say I'm wasting time at night, but they don't see this sacred site where metal meets mortality and rust reveals reality. Moving parts and midnight art, pistons pounding like my heart. Poetry and motor oil, grease beneath my hands, finding truth in broken things that no one understands. Poetry in metal parts, singing steel and chrome, making beauty out of chaos. That's the way back home. Mama said I'd never learn. Watch these spark plugs crackle, burn. Every bolt tells tales to me of miles and memories. Transmission fluid, sacred wine, pouring out its grand design, while the radio plays low, things that only night shifts know. Moving parts and midnight art, pistons pounding like my heart. Pum, ka-chink, ka-chink, pa-rum-pa-dum, think, 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 let it sing, let it rain. In this graveyard of machines, I find what perfection means. Every ding and dent divine, every ding and dent divine, making broken things realign. They mock my callous palms with spite, but here in this fluorescent light, I found my church of steel and steam, where working hands can dare to dream. Poetry and motor oil, grease beneath my hands, finding truth in broken things that no one understands. Poetry in metal parts, singing steel and chrome, making beauty out of chaos. That's the way back home.
cruising past the wire, where the back roads take you higher. There's a man who runs at night, makes his living out of sight. And the locals know his name, but they won't say why he came. Mountain motor, midnight miles, mason jars and southern smiles. Riding shine by the pale moonlight. Hell yeah, brother, we're doing alright. Doing alright, doing alright. And he taught him every trail, every trick to dodge the tail of a badge-wearing sons of guns, trying to stop his midnight runs. But his truck bed loaded down, fastest driver in this town. Got connections coast to coast, but it's family he loves most. And the law just can't compete with his backwoods expertise. Mountain motor, midnight miles, mason jars and southern smiles. Running shine by the pale moonlight. Hell yeah, brother, doing alright, doing alright, doing alright. Lights flashing through the trees, but they're chasing memories, 'cause that bastard's far ahead. Let the meeting mountain break. In 7-3, but when the feds came just to see if they could catch him in the act, but that man don't leave a track. Now his legend's set in stone, and these hills remain his home, where the proud tradition stays in these misty mountain ways. Running shine by the pale moonlight. Hell yeah, brother, we're doing alright, doing alright, doing alright. Steel by steel, midnight meal, all alone by the drone of machines that I keep running right through the night. Moving parts, moving me. This is where I'm meant to be. Night shift, midnight drift, working hard, that's my gift. Proud hands on this page, wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah. College bound, lost and found. Dad said, son, choose the sun. But I knew what to do. Found my place in this space. Monday blues fade away when your loved one makes your pay. Night shift, midnight drift, working hard.
Every wheel makes me feel like a king while I sing to the beat of these feet. A graveyard shift suits me fine. Peace of mind on assembly line. A night shift, midnight drift, working hard, that's my gift. Proud hands on his pay. Wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't any other way. Yeah. Steel by steel, that's my deal.
Been working this garage since I was 16, fixing up these trucks, keeping engines clean. Y'all can judge me from your fancy cars, but I know who I am beneath these scars. Got grease on my hands and mud on my boots. Don't need your approval, got nothing to prove. This is how I live, this is what I choose. With grease on my hands and mud on my boots. You drive by slow in your shiny suit, looking down your nose, thinking I'm no good. When your engine dies on County Road, guess who's got the steels to get you home? Got grease on my hands and mud on my boots. Don't need your approval, got nothing to prove. This is how I live, this is what I choose. With grease on my hands and mud on my boots. You can't keep your office view, your coffee shops and fancy food. I've got something better here, simple life and crystal clear. Pure freedom in the morning air, honest work without the flare. Every bolt I turn, every engine roar tells me what I'm working hard for. Ain't about the money or the praise, just living like the Southern way. Got grease on my hands and mud on my boots. Don't need your approval, got nothing to prove. This is how I live, this is what I choose. The grease on my hands and mud on my boots. This is how I live, this is what I choose. Cruising down these back roads in my lifted truck. Been this way since birth, ain't never had much luck. With them fancy folks telling me what to do.
Got my own way of living, and it's tried and true. Daddy taught me young how to work these fields. Mama showed me pride ain't about what others feel. So when they look down their nose at my simple ways, I just smile and let my engine race. Oh yeah, come on, talk, let 'em stay. What's wrong with a little mud on these tires? What's wrong with a fishing pole and campfires? What's wrong with working hard and playing rough? Living simple, but living just enough. Mud on these tires. Mud on these tires. Oh, mud on these tires. Yeah, mud on these tires. Ooh. Got no need for fancy clothes or shiny cars. Rather spend my nights beneath these country stars. They say I should change, clean up my act, but there ain't nothing wrong with keeping it intact. My friends all know where to find me Friday nights. Four-wheel drive and freedom, now that feels right. What's wrong with a little mud on these tires? What's wrong with a fishing pole and campfires? What's wrong with working hard and playing rough? Living simple, but living just enough. Some folks chase dollars, some chase fame, but I found peace down these dirt lanes. Ain't trying to be nothing that I'm not. Happy with this life that I got. Whoa, what's wrong with a little mud on these tires? What's wrong with the fishing pole and campfires? What's wrong with working hard and playing rough? Living simple, but living just enough. Mud on these tires. Mud on these tires. Oh, mud on these tires. Yeah, mud on these tires. Yeah, that's right. Walking down a dirt road after work today. Truck needs washing, but I like it that way. People in town giving me those looks like I'm some kind of backwoods country crook. But they don't understand where I come from. Proud of every mile that I've run. Living simple ain't a curse, and I'm about to make it work. What's wrong with mud on my boots? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with mud on my boots? Little life without a suit. That's just the way I was raised to be. Got my overalls and my baseball cap, and duct tape holding my tailgate back. Daddy taught me how to work the land, while city folk just don't understand. Let them talk behind my back. I got everything I lack. Simple pleasures set me free. That's how it's gonna be. What's wrong with mud on my boots? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with mud on my boots? Living life without a suit. That's just the way I was raised. got everything I need right here in front of me. Every morning when the rooster crows, I thank the Lord for the life I chose. I ain't trying to be what I'm not, happy with everything I've got. What's wrong with mud on my boots? What's wrong with mud on my boots? Living life without a suit, that's just the way I was raised to be. That's the only way to be. Got my wrench in hand at the old garage, ready to strike turn me with emergency calls. Fancy car stuck down on River Lane. Y'all laughed at my truck, called it backwoods and rough. Now who's gonna pull you through? Ain't no Mercedes gonna save you now when the water's rising, mud's on the ground. My jacked up Chevy's the only way out. Guess who's coming to rescue you? Italian leather soaked to the seats, business suits waiting through the street. They're waving dollars, but I ain't here for pay, just doing what my daddy taught me anyway. Your BMW's dead, water over its head. Now who's gonna pull you through? Ain't no Mercedes gonna save you now when the water's rising, mud's on the ground. My jacked up Chevy's the only way out. Guess who's coming to rescue you? Money can't buy you higher ground when Mother Nature comes to town. Sometimes salvation wears muddy boots and speaks with a southern drawl. Next time you see me at the grocery store, won't be no sneering anymore. 'Cause when the chips were down that stormy day, my rusty ride showed you the way. Ain't no Mercedes gonna save you now when the water's rising, mud's on the ground. My jacked up Chevy's the only way out. Guess who's coming to rescue you? Made a wrong turn down a private drive in my pickup, just trying to survive. Didn't mean to crash their party scene, but sometimes life ain't what it seems. Yeah, they're all staring at me now like I'm some kind of clown. But I ain't gonna back down. No, I ain't gonna back down. Top fellers with their champagne, ladies gasping like I'm insane. But my mama raised me right and true, so I'll show them all just what to do. Yeah, yeah, they're all staring at me now like I'm some kind of clown. But I ain't gonna bow, no, I ain't gonna back down. Got my muddy boots on marble floors, kicking up dust through the fancy doors. They can laugh all they want at me, but this redneck's gonna set them free. Yeah! Todos bailan en la cocina, la fiesta apenas comienza. Con mis botas y mi sonrisa vamos a romper la pista. Whoa, let's go now, yeah, come on. Ain't no party like a country party when a country boy crashes in. Whoa, got my muddy boots on marble floors, kicking up dust through them fancy doors. They can laugh all they want at me, but this redneck's gonna set them free. Yeah-ho! Muddy boots on them marble floors. Out here on the land, our land, dirt beneath my feet. They laugh from their high-rise views, but I know what's real. Muddy boots, tell my truth, can't fake these stains. Looking down their nose at the life I chose, but I wouldn't trade it. No, I wouldn't change. Give me muddy boots over shiny shoes. That's the way I choose. Muddy boots over shiny shoes. Living how I choose. These muddy boots, they tell my truth. Tell my truth, yeah. Early morning rise. Right. Calluses don't lie. They mock my simple ways, but I'm doing fine. Muddy boots, honest days, that's my pride. Let them talk their talk while I walk my walk, 'cause I wouldn't trade it. No, I wouldn't change. Give me muddy boots over shiny shoes. That's the way I choose. Muddy boots over shiny shoes. Living how I choose. These muddy boots, they tell my truth. Tell my truth. Yeah, yeah. Down here in the South, where the work burns down, every step I take shows just who I am. They can keep their polished lies. I'll take my dirty pride, 'cause these muddy boots, they never hide. proof. Down in the swamps where we play, twisted metal finds a way. These tires spinning all day long, where the weak don't belong. Push it harder, never stop, through the bottom to the top. Ain't no mud too deep, ain't no mud too deep, ain't no hill too steep, ain't no hill too steep. This machine's gonna break free. Red clay caking on the frame, wild times I can't tame. Engine screaming through the night, but if you do it right, push it harder, never stop, through the bottom to the top. Ain't no mud too deep, ain't no mud too deep, ain't no hill too steep, ain't no hill too steep. This machine's gonna break free. Stuck down low, won't let go. Watch me roll, lose control, breaking chains, feel the rain, southern pride. Ain't no mud too deep, push it harder, we'll break free. Push it harder, never gonna stop. Push it harder, never gonna Got a double wide sitting on 2 acres, rusty truck parked in the gravel drive. Might not look like much to all them haters, but I'm living better than those suits alive. Ain't got marble floors or fancy paintings, just deer heads and my old guitar. While they're stressed about their high-rise ratings, I'm king of my piece of this southern star. My palace ain't perfect, but it's perfectly mine. Don't need your approval, I'm doing just fine. Hell yeah, I'm happy right here where I stand. My palace ain't perfect, but goddamn it's my land. Bank man came with a shiny offer, said I ought to upgrade my scene. Told him I don't need his damn coffers, 'cause peace of mind's worth more than green. Got my fishing pole and my freedom, cold beer waiting in the yard. Yeah, living simple's how I beat 'em while they're working overtime real hard. My palace ain't perfect, but it's perfectly mine. Don't need your approval, I'm doing just fine. Hell yeah, I'm happy right here where I stand. My palace ain't perfect, but goddamn, it's my land. Your country club, your fancy car and pool. I've got something better than your golden rule, 'cause I'm free. My palace ain't perfect, but it's perfectly mine. Don't need your approval, I'm doing just fine. Hell yeah, I'm happy right here where I stand. My palace ain't perfect, but goddamn, it's my land. It's my land. Y'all keep looking at me funny like I'm some kind of mistake. Got my pickup in the driveway and my music turned up late. Yeah, I work with my hands and my boots are always stained, but I ain't never had to pretend to be something I ain't. Ain't no shame, no shame in living life my way. Ain't no shame, no shame. That's all I gotta say. You can judge me from your high horse with your fancy words and ways, but I got peace in my backyard and good friends most every day. Yeah, my clothes ain't designer and my truck ain't running clean, but at least I know exactly who I'm supposed to be. Ain't no shame, no shame in living life my way. Ain't no shame, no shame. That's all I gotta say. You can look down, you can't break me down. You can talk back, you can't drown me out. This is who I am, this is where I stand.
Y'all keep looking at me funny, but I ain't gonna change.
Old Jack sits back in his wooden chair, points at the stars with a knowing stare. Says, listen close, boy, while I've got time, about the ways of life and make him shine. Yeah, old Jack knows what city folks don't show. Oh yeah, that's city phones. Oh yeah, they'll never know. Money ain't real when you're all alone. Truth's in the dirt and the chicken bone. Keep your word tight like mason jars. Let your work speak, not them fancy cars. Yeah, old Jack knows what city folks don't show. Got wisdom in his bones. Oh yeah, that city folks won't know. They'll never know. La la la, mountain ways. La la la, simple days. Old man teaching, young blood learning, true life preaching, world keeps turning. Last thing I'll say before the night gets old: real friends stick when the wind blows cold. Keep your faith strong and your head down low. That's all you need, that's all I know. Yeah, old Jack knows what city folks don't show. Got wisdom in his bones. Oh yeah, that city folks won't know. They'll never know. Mud on my boots again, front porch sun going down. Philosophy in a mason jar, y'all don't understand. Got my whole way of thinking. Folks say I'm simple-minded, but there's wisdom in these hills that city folk can't find. I got my own kind of grace, don't need no fancy place. Living just how I choose, got nothing left to prove. My education came from dirt roads and what the old timers know. You can keep your high class views. I got my own kind of truth, own kind, my kind. That's right, that's fine. Own kind, my kind. That's right, that's fine. Books under the oak tree, creek water running free. Stars teach more than schools when you know how to see. They laugh at my old truck, call me rough around the edges, but peace of mind comes easy when you ain't making pledges. I got my own kind of grace, don't need no fancy place. Living just how I choose,
got nothing left to prove. My education came from dirt roads and what the old timers know. You can keep your high-class view. I got my own kind of truth. Simple ways, what matters. But I know deep in these backwoods, found everything I need. More sense in fishing lines and their degrees. I got my own kind of grace, don't need no fancy place. Living just how I choose, got nothing left to prove. My education came from dirt roads and what the old timers know. You can keep your high-class views. I got my own kind of truth. Own kind, my kind. That's right, that's fine. Own kind, my kind. That's right, all mine. Sitting here on my porch tonight, thinking about the path I chose. They said I could have had it all, but they don't know what I know. Cousin called from California, said he's making banker pay. Tried to tell me I'm just wasting time, living life this simple way. But I got my pickup parked out back and my fishing pole in hand. Got no fancy things to show, but I'm happy where I stand. Proud and poor in my pickup truck, proud and poor, that's just my luck. Rather be proud and poor than rich and fake, that's a deal I'll always make. Proud and poor, that's who I am. Proud and poor, don't give a damn. Rather be proud and poor than living their life. That's the truth until I die. Pushing paper profits, living life behind their screens. But I'd rather push a plow all day and chase their paper dreams. Got my boots caked up with mud and my jeans all ripped and torn, but there ain't no better feeling than working since the early morn. They say I'm missing out on all the finer things, but I got peace of mind that money cannot bring. Proud and poor in my pickup truck, proud and poor, that's just my luck. Rather be proud and poor than rich and fake, that's a deal I'll always make. Proud and poor, that's who I am. Proud and poor, don't give a damn. Rather be proud and poor than living their life. That's the truth until I die.
fancy food store in my beat-up Ford. Lady in her press pants stared like she'd seen a war. Didn't say a word to me, just turned up her nose. But I ain't got time to care about the way she shows. Her disapproving glance at my denim-covered stance. Got mud on these boots, and I wear it with pride. Ain't gonna change who I am deep inside. People try to tell me about the proper way, saying I should clean up nice, learn how to behave. But my calloused hands tell stories about the life I chose, working in the fields and farms where my spirit grows. Born and raised in backwoods ways, proud of every phase. Got mud on these boots, and I wear it with pride. Ain't gonna change who I am deep inside. Listen up, y'all, let me break it down plain and simple. Born in a barn, raised in the sticks as principle. Pickup truck rolling, fish lines flowing, tractor pulling. Sunday morning preaching, weekday working, no time for fooling. Barbecue master, fast talker, slow walker, creek bank sitting, guitar picking, true stalker. Ain't afraid of rain, pain, or working late. Raised up right, doing wrong just ain't my fate. Mama taught me manners, daddy taught me pride. Both taught me being real's the only way to ride. So you can judge me by my accent, judge me by my clothes, but country ain't a costume that I choose to pose. Been this way forever, gonna stay this way too, cause authenticity's the only thing that's true. Some folks call her redneck, I call her real. This mud-covered life's the only life I feel. Let them laugh, let them talk, this is my kind of walk. Straight and true, through and through, just doing what I do. Got mud on these boots, and I wear it with pride. Ain't gonna change who I am deep inside. Got mud on these boots, and I wear it with pride. Ain't gonna change who I am deep inside. We're proud, run loud, that's my crowd. On its way. You call me trouble, say I ain't worth dirt, judge me from your tower, think that I'm the worst. But I just keep on smiling while you waste your breath, cause I ain't asking permission to be who I am best. You try to change me, mold me to your ways, but I'm built for freedom, and not your golden cage. Keep your fancy manners and your silver spoons. I'm a snake in your garden of Eden, and I'm coming through. Watch me break your rules with a rebel smile. Everything you hate makes my life worthwhile. I'm the snake in your garden of Eden, sliding through your perfect paradise. I'm the snake in your garden of Eden, that's right, bringing truth that you can't disguise. Can't tame me, can't change me. I'm the snake in your garden of Eden, and I'm here to open up your eyes. Born on the back roads, raised up wild and free, and got mud on my boots, and pride runs deep in me. You can call me sinner, Call me what you will, but I'm the snake in your garden, and I'm rising still. Every dirty look now only makes me strong. You keep pushing backwards, I keep moving on. Your walls can't hold me, your chains can't bind. I'm the snake in your garden of Eden. Break your rules with a rebel smile. Everything you hate makes my life worthwhile. I'm the snake in your garden of Eden, sliding through your perfect paradise. I'm the snake in your garden of Eden, that's right, bringing truth that you can't disguise. Hey, snake in your garden of Eden, and I'm here to open up your eyes. You can build your fences, you can lock your gates, but freedom finds a way through, and that's my saving grace. 'Cause every wall you build up just gives me more to climb. I'm the snake that's gonna show you what it means to feel alive. I'm the snake in your garden of Eden, sliding through your perfect paradise. I'm the snake in your garden of Eden, that's right, bringing truth that you can't disguise. Can't tame me, can't change me. I'm the snake in your garden of Eden, and I'm here to open up your eyes. Yeah, yeah. Got your 69 Chevelle sitting in my shop. The engine's barely breathing, but baby it won't stop. Every rusty bolt I turn brings me closer to you. Ain't just fixing metal, girl, I'm falling hard and true. Grease under my nails, love under the hood. Ain't that just the way that it should be, should be? Spark plugs and timing, gotta get it just right. Like the way you smile at me when I work late at night. Transmission shifting smoother since you came around. My heart's revving higher with every perfect sound. Grease under my nails, love under the hood. Ain't that just the way that it should be, should be? Yeah, that's the way, that's the way. You say I'm rough around the edges, but you love the way I care for every broken piece I touch. Like the grease stains on my
since I was young. Never cared what labels hung. Oh, let them talk. Yeah, let them see. Rather be rough around the edges than lose the heart inside of me. Pretty people passing by, plastic smiles and judging eyes, barbed wire soul and callous hands, something they don't understand. Oh, let them stare. Oh, let them stare. Yeah, let them be. Rather be rough around the edges than lose the heart inside of me. Mama always told me, son, some birds ain't meant to be caged. Some hearts be wild and free. Some souls can't be changed. Found peace in being me, away from all their ways. Oh, watch me fly. Yeah, watch me be with intensity. Rather be rough around the edges than lose the heart inside of me. Yeah, building intensity, rough and ready, that's my way. Raw and real is here to stay. Dirt on my boots and dust in my hair. Ain't never been one to put on airs. Pickup trucks got some patches of rust, but she runs just fine, and that's enough. Mama tried to teach me proper and prim, but country came calling, couldn't fight the wind. No point in pretending to be what I'm not. Born in the backwoods, that's what I got. Yeah, I'm rough around the edges, and that's just how I'll stay. Got no time for fancy fences, living life my own way. Living life my own way. Callous hands tell my working tale. Fish with my fingers, drink from the pail. Friday nights in a flatbed Ford with simple pleasures I can't afford. Some folks point and some folks stare like I'm supposed to show shame or care. But I stand tall in these muddy boots, 'cause pride runs deep down to my roots. Yeah, I'm rough around the edges, and that's just how I'll stay. Got no time for fancy fences, living life my own way. Living life my own way.
What feels like rough to them is just who I